Alright, welcome to day 40 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. At the end of yesterday, I was wrapping up some of this stuff here in Siofra that I had totally missed when we were actually working our way through this area a few episodes ago, a few days ago. And, why can Torrent not get through here? That happened yesterday too, I think. And now I can't even get... Come on, Torrent, you gotta be kidding me, pal. Can't even get off of him. There we go. Yeah, so we're just gonna wrap this up real fast today. This was the, this upper portion where the dragon skin soldier was at is the only area here in Siofra that I hadn't made it through. And, just literally because I had totally forgotten. So we're gonna wrap this up today. I killed all the enemies along here yesterday, and I just kind of wanted to check along some of this landscape that we sort of just ran past. Make sure there's nothing here. And then also, we've got to go inside of the building over here. It's almost kind of like a half cathedral type of thing, but it's really just connected to the lower portion of the bridge. So we got to check under the bridge in that room. I think there might be a couple of items in there. And then I want to check over where the dragon skin soldier was at, sort of in that little boss arena. Even though I think I pretty much looked over that when I was here before, when I actually fought him. So that's probably, yeah, that area over there. So I probably don't really have much to check there. And then this section out here, I think I've pretty much checked as well. Oh, and we've also got to go back down there. Yeah, because this is all stuff that I sort of passed by a few episodes ago, but never really checked it thoroughly. And as the motto is for this playthrough, no stone unturned. I gotta obsessively check every last corner, make sure we got everything. And there's a whole bunch more of these guys in here. I feel like, I don't know. Like yesterday, I was saying I don't know if it's worth killing all these because there's so many of them and they take so long to kill. All these blobby guys. Ooh, great oracular bubble. Sweet. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna kill these guys, I don't think. Hopefully none of them have an item that I could get from killing them. I highly doubt they do, so instead of wasting my time and everyone else's time killing them, I'm just gonna bounce. I'm just gonna leave them to do whatever they feel like doing. But that's cool that I've got the great oracular bubble too, because down in the lower portion of Siofra, right near where the actual first well is, where the first grace is that you get in the area, as we began fighting our way into this area, I got I can't remember exactly what it's called, but like the multi-bubble spell or sorcery. So we've got the main two bubble attacks that those guys have used against me. So that's kind of cool. But I think that they both require relatively high, maybe faith or whatever it is that would specifically govern that. So I probably will not end up using those. And then, oh yeah, was this? Oh no, I didn't check over here because there's a glove ward here. Ooh, glove ward 5. Man, see, it gets so... This is why I keep having to put Starlight out, because it gets really dark in these back corners. My goodness. Can't see anything. Alright, so I think then that's got to be everything here. I think I've thoroughly and obsessively checked all of this now, too. And I am glad I came back, because, I mean, between the end of yesterday's episode and the beginning of today, we did find a few things. Oh, wait, actually, no. We got to run down to that lower portion real fast. Totally forgot about that. And that's the thing. I always just feel like even though you could technically maybe just stand up here and look and go, nope, nothing down there, I just feel the need to go and check. I would rather just run over like every last piece of land and get everything that we can possibly collect. See what we can find. And so that's that lower portion down there. See, look at the way that the grass texture doesn't load in. I don't get it. That's been an issue the entire time I've been playing the game on PS5, and I don't I don't even know if there's anything you can do to fix it. I don't know what that issue is. But yeah, that whole lower section was stuff that I did multiple episodes ago when we were actually exploring the area. And that was down where some of the ancestral follower spirits were at. And actually, so I realized my mistake with... I was getting the names of some things confused. The boss of the area is the ancestor spirit, which I realized that once I went into the boss arena. But I had kind of been calling the boss the ancestor follower spirit, but then I realized that I don't... Again, this is an area that I don't really know much of the lore for, but I guess that the way that it works... Oh, there was even something hidden back there. I guess the way that it works, or the way that it's all set up, is you've got the ancestor spirit, and so then all the blue guys, they're the ancestor follower spirits, I believe. So the ancestor spirit is supposed to be... I guess the ancestor spirit is what they're worshipping, maybe? And that's what all the rituals and stuff are that they're doing, and the way that you kind of find them just stomping towards the direction of where the ancestor spirit is located. So I would assume that that's kind of where all that comes from. That's why they're behaving like that. That's why everything's called that. But I'd be curious about the deeper part of the lore. I mean, we've read a couple of the item descriptions, so that's helped a little bit. But I'd be curious what all really has gone on down here. All right, so that's good. Cleared all that out. So now we can go back to Liurnia. And so we did this back portion. Stillwater Cave is done. This Everjail is done. This is done, and this whole strip of land is done here too. So let's go over to the lakeshore, and I'm gonna kind of work through a little bit of that immediate water portion of the lake, and then what I'll do is work my way over to the land on the other side, and we'll begin to clear that out. And like I was kind of mentioning, well, because what we did yesterday is we've pretty much cleared everything up to where this border is. There's a border just outside of what we can see right now. All that's been cleared up to that border. So then I want to get through some of maybe this almost like foresty area, and then we'll hop up onto the land and start checking that out. Because I think that there are multiple things within this immediate forest area that I haven't checked out yet. Because I've checked all the land along the side here and taken that spirit spring up into that area, the upper portion where the Malefactor's Everjail is. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin obsessively checking the actual water portion. And the amount of times that I have walked past this area and killed these guys, because of the fact that I've kind of passed through here to get to other things, and then, just for good measure, end up killing them. And there's no... So, there is a little bit of an evident path here, but what I'm trying to figure out is what is the easiest way to keep track of what I've walked through. Because, as usual, I don't want to miss any items. And so I guess maybe what would be helpful to do is, I know that back here in this little section, I think I checked all of this up to here a couple of episodes ago. There's a crystal bud, very nice. Yeah, because this kind of leads back to that portion of land that I checked. So I think all of this stuff is good. And you can kind of see the bits and pieces of the ruins on the map. So it might be helpful to kind of like, as I explore, open up the map and just see, all right, is this a ruin that I've been to? And I think it could just help with avoiding missing stuff. So, as usual, buckle in, join me for the ride of checking absolutely everything, and have some patience with me while I at times double back and recheck, because we can't miss a thing. We've got to be true completionists here. And that's how I've talked before about how that's just how I like to play most games in general, because of the fact that if you're gonna spend the money on a game, I mean, I'm not a rich man, So when I spend the money on a game, I am going to suck that game dry of every last piece of content, see every part of the world, because I spent money on it. So that's how it works. Plus, the more the reason for this though is because that's kind of been the plan all along through this series, is to check everything. Okay, so we got this little section of ruins. I don't know which ones have anything on them. I know that there's a section a little further up that has some stuff on it. Glintstone Firefly. I feel like a couple of these trees, if I'm remembering correctly, have these guys in them. Oh shoot. They can, because of all their arms, they can kind of get swinging fast and stagger you. But yeah, I seem to remember that there's a couple trees that have these guys. I'm gonna sneeze again. My goodness. Always sneezing. Always allergies. Okay. And then I know too that one of these pieces of ruins coming up here, I think has some good stuff on it. But I don't really remember. I haven't gone through this area in so long. All of this is like a brand new game to me. This is really cool though, the way that obviously all throughout the game a big thing that you explore is old ruins. But I think it's so cool the way that for Liurnia, the way that it's almost kind of like there used to be, I mean I know that this whole area used to be a lot more bustling, and a lot was going on here, and this was sort of all land governed by Raya Lucaria. And then after the Shattering, or I guess technically before the Shattering, because I think it would have been what was the name? I know that Renala's husband left her for Queen Marika, I believe is how it worked. And Renala was however you look at it, like the, oh crap, oh no, dang it, man, that did not work out well. She was like the one that controlled Raya Lucaria, was responsible for it, something along those lines. This is a very broken breakdown of lore, but after her husband left her and went to Queen Marika, then there was, I think that also caused, I don't know how it worked. I'm gonna stop talking because I don't really know how it worked. But regardless, this area would have been beautiful before. All of these, even though I think it looks gorgeous the way it's designed, but all of these buildings wouldn't have been broken down, and it would have been Raya Lucaria's domain. And where am I? Oh, over here. Dropped him over here. I found him. Don't worry about it. Okay, and I want to kill this guy. I've really got to get a better hold on how to fight these, though. It definitely seems like being on... Crap. That's definitely... Okay, that was something when I was watching back footage the other day from an episode. I remembered that's one of the main times that you're supposed to attack, is when he jumps and gets his claw stuck in the ground, or his like poker stuck in the ground. So there we go. So right there is where you should get attacks in. But see, the problem is, since I'm on torrent, I'm kind of running around him, so then I can't get directly to him after he does that. That's gonna hit me. How long of a build-up is that? Holy crap. I don't know if I've seen that attack before. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better way to do this. And that hurts a lot when that makes contact, I noticed the other day. Okay, and then what do you get for them? You get 500 even. Alright. So they're not that bad, but I definitely feel like there's a better way to do it than what I'm doing. So I gotta kind of work that out. Alright, so then this little section of ruins, yeah, there's so many little sections here that I don't wanna miss. Because who knows what kinds of cool items there could be on any one of these pieces of ruins. Under any tree, hanging out in any bush, you never know. I'm gonna heal Torrent real fast, since he's taking a little bit of damage. Ooh, okay, so I haven't fought one of these in a while. Oh wait, but this is a whole section. Okay, let me finish this back here first. Because that's what I was thinking of, that whole section where there's multiple items and stuff. And I know that not only is there that guy patrolling, but there are a lot sort of in the ruins next to him, so I want to make sure that I'm cautious and not just running in there like a chicken with my head cut off. Okay, so then this section of ruins I would say is good. Picked up everything I possibly could here. And then I want to go sort of across the way and check this out real fast. Oh yeah, so these guys are sort of creeping out from this section over here we're about to go into. And see, if you get a lot of them and they're all ringing that bell, that can get pretty dangerous. These are guys I already killed, but I'm gonna come back and kill them real fast, just for good measure. So today I posted, for the first time in years and years, I posted the beginning of a brand new Minecraft Let's Play, because a little bit of, I guess, history is, I used to, years and years ago, I made videos, I had tons of videos, I was recording all the time, posting all the time, and the main thing I did was Minecraft all those years ago. And then when I left YouTube, I wasn't posting anything. So I ended up starting a Minecraft series just because one of the things that I've talked about throughout this playthrough is the way that I have realized as I've gotten older all of the things that I wish I would have done in the past, choices I wish I would have made better, accomplishments that I wish I would have, or opportunities that I wish I would have pursued a little better. And even just things as simple as the fact that years ago, when I made YouTube videos so consistently, there were series like Minecraft Let's Plays that I would just start and I wouldn't finish. And I had a ton of those series. And I know it was annoying for consistent viewers because it was like, just like finish a series. And so because of that, that's one of those things that I've talked about, how there's areas in life that I wish I would have done things better. But then I realized recently, why not go back and do them better now? So that's why I decided to start a series like that. Go back and accomplish some things that I could have done in a better way. And there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that I wish I would have done better. So now that's what I'm trying to do. And it's never perfect, no matter how hard you try. I know that with this series, I try to make it as entertaining as possible. Obviously, a huge part of this is being thorough. I try to be thorough, and I try to provide you with enjoyable content. But I know that these episodes aren't for everybody, because of how thoroughly I check things. I know that annoys people, and sometimes I go through repeat areas and stuff like that. But I have a good time, and I'm hoping that little by little, some viewers come in that have a good time as well with these videos. Freezing grease. Oh, okay. So that's like fire grease and stuff like that. Cool. All right. So wait, was that though? Hang on a second. So that's cookbook number 2 for glintstone. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And then what I wanted to do real fast is, I know that this whole section here is good. I think that this, I don't believe has anything else on it. I checked this. Oh, there are some friends over here though. Just gonna promptly kill them. I think in this area I get that bell that they're using. I think I can pick up that bell somewhere around here, and like, I think somewhere down in the water maybe, and actually utilize it. Hey Charles, hey, don't chew that, buddy. Don't chew that. And use it for myself. But I don't find that it's super useful, Because, I mean, you see how incredibly slow the spell or the sorcery or the incantation moves. I never know what the right word is for certain things. Just because I think mostly when it comes to sorceries and incantations, I don't necessarily know the difference with some of them sometimes. Where it's like, alright, would this one be classified as sorcery, or would this one be classified as an incantation? I don't really... Or a, no, not a sorcery, a miracle, maybe. I think it's maybe miracles that I'm thinking of. Laskyar ruins. Is that how you say that? I don't know. English is hard sometimes. Actually, you know, so I'm sure we've all thought about this before, but if you think about it, and I just ran in a complete circle there, I apologize. I'm sure we've all thought about this before, but when it comes to the English language is designed really, really weird. And when it comes to those of us that are just native speakers, even for us, there's rules and stuff that are just sometimes, I don't know, that I have no idea about. I mean, when it comes to certain ways that you're supposed to write things and speak grammatically, and it's like there's and kind of what I'm getting at is the fact that for a non-English or a non-native speaker, it could be really difficult to learn English because the fact that you've got there, and there, your, and your, like crap like that. I'm sure every language has got that, and I just don't know about it because I don't speak another language, but it's, I don't know, our language is designed kind of strangely. Okay, so, yeah, I know I'm running back through things because I feel like there's a bunch of sections here that I haven't checked. Yeah, I mean, cause see, I'm finding enemies, but it's like I'm having to be so thorough to actually find everything because all this stuff is it's so hidden. And I feel like in an area like this, it could be like exceptionally easy to miss stuff and just not realize it because of the fact that it's not even that it's necessarily a dense area. It's relatively open, but just because of the fact that there's so many things just growing in the water and all that, and just random little pieces of ruins, and it could be so easy to just totally walk past stuff. So we're just gonna check it all. I'm just gonna check absolutely everything. Okay, so then this leads towards the land. So I would like to go up there soon. That's kind of been the area of land I've been referring to that I'd like to check. But I do want to go through these ruins. Oh, hello there. I'm going to be careful here, though. So I think that's got to be sleep that he's throwing out, right? But when I'm in the middle of it, it's not doing anything to me. I don't understand what it does. Unless it's just to decrease your visibility, like a smoke bomb type of thing. But I don't know, because it literally seems to do nothing when I'm standing right in the middle of it. Would you stop it with that? Oh my goodness. Is there another? Where was that? Did that just circle around, or did another one from somewhere shoot that? Maybe it just circled around. That was weird. But yeah, it doesn't really appear to do anything when you're literally standing inside of it. And I don't think it doesn't look like the same thing as what the ancestor spirit was dropping. Why is the music who is mad at me? Oh, is it just maybe it's just the dragonfly? Could just be the dragonfly. Okay, so we're technically on the outskirts of these ruins right now. And wait, what was that? That was nothing. Okay. So we're technically on the outskirts of the ruins, so let's kind of work our way into the ruins a bit now. And that's where that grace is. And so technically that is Laskyar Ruins. So that's the Laskyar Ruins grace. Yeah, let's work our way kind of along the outskirts of this, and then then work our way inside. Oh yeah, and a lot of these along the bases of the trees, that's where you find those glintstone fireflies, so I should be checking those too. And I don't know, I don't think you have to actually run over them. I don't think it's like you have to break those crystals. I think that the fireflies just rest on the crystals. And this is, yeah, so this kind of gets to the edge of this watery forest type of thing. I just feel like I need to check the map a lot to see what I've been to and what I haven't. So that's why I keep opening it up. Alright, and then, yeah, so then all of this forest sort of stretches out in that direction, so I feel like maybe I should do that in a little bit. Maybe just work my way in here first. And, I think somewhere close to here, we encounter another NPC. I can't remember, she might be in that, or maybe she's further. Oh, wait, no, there's a transport gate in there, isn't there? There might be a transport gate in that thing. But then, yeah, further down, it might be, like, way over here. There's an NPC that we encounter, but for some reason, I can't remember really anything about her, I don't think. Unless she's a repeat, and I found her there at a different time in my first playthrough, I don't really know. Oh, yeah, and I think a lot of stuff spawns here, because I just got the spawn symbol, or the summon sign just came up. So I wonder what I'm about to encounter. It's probably not going to be good, though. Yeah, look at all this stuff just comes out of the ground. But I feel like there was something big here. Oh, no, actually. I think there's a grafted scion that spawns here. I believe there's a grafted scion. There he is. Oh my goodness. Okay, crap. Okay. Luckily, I've got a grace right here. Oh yeah, and he like disappears and stuff. Oh, he's not too bad. He takes good damage. Okay, I'm just gonna like heal as much as possible. Oh my goodness, why can he jump that frickin' bar? Okay, that's probably a good time to hit after he's swung because he's tired. Oh my gosh. I hate these things with a burning passion. Got him. Yes. Okay. 1368 for that. Whew. All right. Very nice. I bet if I just got good with the timing, I could fight that thing a lot better off of... Ooh, there's the smithing stone 3s coming in. I could fight those a lot better off of horseback. But at the same time, I guess running in circles like that, strafing him, does kind of help. And these things, man, they're spawning like crazy. You're going to have to get out of here, my friend. I don't think I've killed everything in here yet, though, because I haven't gotten a flask back. Ooh, sweet, a ritual. That's the first ritual pot that I've gotten. Because I've gotten a bunch of cracked pots, but not any ritual pots. So that is very nice. And then, so I got to take this transport gate. What else is going to spawn here, though? Because I feel like I would have gotten a flask back if I had killed everything, right? Oh, and there's a lower thing here. Figured there probably would be. I feel like in this area, even the ruins are a little bit harder to explore, because it's like when the ruins are up on land, you can sort of... That's what I was waiting for, the Wraith Calling Bell. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to use it. Let me see real fast, though. Let's see... Because where does it... Oh, no. Actually, it's housed in here, I believe. Yeah, so... Oh, so it doesn't require any attributes, it looks like. It just... so using FP to summon Prowling Wraiths, this can be done multiple times in a row. Wraiths are said to be the vengeful spirits of those who died when cursed. It costs 7 FP, which actually isn't that bad. But yeah, what I was saying is I feel like in this area, even these ruins like this are a little bit more tricky to explore. because when you're exploring ruins on land, you can sort of see the clear separation of the ruins versus the area around you, whereas in here I feel like it's hard to tell where the ruins end and where it's just sort of just random crap again. Ooh, I didn't mean to walk back down there. Hey Charles, can you stop, please? Thank you. Digging at the couch like a madman. And there he goes again. There he goes again. See, I'm so turned around. Okay, so this leads further out past everything. Let's go kill this stuff real fast. Oh, that hurt. Can you please heal? I'm pressing the button. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Take this guy out. My goodness. You only get 82 for those guys, though. I mean, which I guess is fair, because they're not difficult, but... So I got a flashback there, but I still feel like there's something in here that I haven't killed yet, or something. But let's, I guess, take this transport gate. So that's where... Or actually, let's do this real fast. So that's where the Grace is at. And then I know that this section of ruins here should be good, because I've walked over this. I know that over here, this leads to this section of ruins. But then where is... Yeah, this is so... I swear, I can't tell what I've been to and what I haven't been to. And then over here, though, this leads over towards the land where I explored yesterday. And I think I kind of went along this... Yeah, I think I kind of went along this edge already yesterday. But actually, up this way I didn't, because I never fought this guy. I remember, because as I was coming down out of the land, I remember seeing him and sort of purposely avoiding him. Yeah, because then that... Near here is where... Yeah, over here is where that crystal cave is at. So, that is all done. But yeah, see, all this stuff right inside the water has definitely not been looked at, because I made sure to completely stay on the land. Oh yeah, and then we've got this little area here. Is there a Grace here? For some reason, I kind of think there might be a Grace here. Oh yeah, there's a whole demi-human squadron here. I'm gonna come back to this, because that's a whole separate little section. So I'd rather kind of backtrack and get all this done first. Glowing skull. Thank you very much. All those demi-humans are kind of working their way out of the ruins, or off that little island back there, but they're not gonna find me because I'm way too fast for that. And see, this is what I'm saying. So I just picked up a crystal bud, so that means that I hadn't walked past there already. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be one of those areas where after I finish episodes, if I'm gonna have to kind of walk back through on my own and make sure we didn't miss anything. Certainly feels like that might be the case, because there's a blood rose there, so I hadn't picked that up yet. And then let's check kind of along here too. Hi Charles, what are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Okay. And then, oh yeah, and look, there's an item here too. Golden Rune 3. Is that another? Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking that was going to be another one of the grafted scions. This might be the last guy I needed to kill to get a flashback to this area. If I get one back... Yeah, so that was... Okay, so that was what I was missing right here. Okay, so these ruins should be done then. I think I've done everything that I can here, because we went down into this thing over here, and then I've kind of explored along the outskirts as well. So I think I'm going to take this transport gate over here real fast and see where it takes me. I seem to remember, I think it takes me to another one of these little, whatever this is, like, what would this be called? I don't know what this would be called. Somewhere further down, and I think it's surrounded by a bunch of lobsters, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that's not what this takes me to. It takes me to the gate. Holy crap. I did not realize that. So we're way up here. Ooh, and then, but I can see the next map fragment though, so I should go grab that. Real quickly. And then, so all of this is the gate leading... This is the gate leading into Raya Lucaria, and then the gate leading out is over here. Oh yeah, and there's a finger reader there. And this is South Raya Lucaria Gate. Okay, I'm gonna rest here real fast. Sometimes when we get to newer spots like this, I like to rest just in case Melina wants to show up and chat. Oh, also, how many things do I have right now? I can probably go ahead and get a level, actually, before we depart from here. I think I need, at this point, just over 20,000. Yeah, if we get to, like, 21,000, I'll be good to go. Let's just use this one. If I waste a little bit, it's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level, and then I'm going to run down into the lake again. And I'm going to try to get over to where the map fragment is. You've got to be kidding me. Crap. I didn't realize that was going to be just not enough. And wasn't there... I think right now I've mostly leveled everything I want to for things that I'm using. Because we leveled intelligence yesterday. I guess... Maybe let's do... Let's see. Oh, wait a second. So I should definitely do some more strength since my weapon partially scales with strength. That actually... Wait a second, there's no way. There's no way that just my attack power goes from 97 to 205? That seems too good to be true. Hang on. Hang on a second. I am baffled right now. I'm going to go... Okay, let's go back here real fast. I want to kill something that I just killed. Have I been totally shooting myself in the foot by not leveling up strength at all? At least just once? Because wait. So this requires... So I've been at 13 strength. So I've had the attributes for it. So why in the world would leveling that once increase my attack power that much? No, that doesn't seem to have changed much. What am I missing here? Right-hand armament 1, right-hand armament 2. So that's what it says. Leveling strength increase. So I must not be understanding something here. Because I would think that would mean if it increased my attack power that much, I would be basically killing these in like one hit. So yeah, I don't fully understand that, I guess. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? I think let's go back to this and I'll run through this section here. We'll just kind of skip over everything and we'll come back and explore it later. But yeah, so that shows that it increased my attack power from 97 to 205, which is so weird. So I'm not going to explore all of this yet. I just want to go... We'll come back here later. Ooh, what is this item, though? Blue-white wooden shield. And I don't really want to jump. I think that could potentially be death. So I'm not going to do that. But like I said, yeah, we'll come and explore all of this extensively later. Oh, and this is perfect. So this leads over... Yeah, so this leads me basically right towards where I want to go for that map. And let's talk to Fetish Finger Lady.
Please, oh, bless you. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
All right, that was insightful. Thank you very much, weird lady. Appreciate that. Ooh, there's a seed here. I'm going to promptly scoop that up. Thank you very much. So this is the Academy Gate Town. So this I'm going to check later as well. Not right now. There's so much to do in Liurnia. I mean, we've got so much that I've got to check. So it's gonna be a bit tedious, but we're gonna 100% this and check absolutely everything, just like every other area. Grab this grace real fast as well. Okay, so then where is this technically? Is this just the Gate Town? Yeah, okay, Academy Gate Town Grace. Cool. But then I've got to be... So I'm technically close to this map fragment. Where... Oh, it was behind me. Interesting. I didn't even see this. Okay, so this is Liurnia North. And so now I can see... Oh, wow, that actually still doesn't give me everything. That's interesting. I didn't realize that there were 3 maps for this, actually. Interesting. So the last one must be over here somewhere, then, I would guess. Oh, yeah, because you can't even see up to some of this section over here where Mount Gelmer is at. So that's interesting. All right, so then I guess what I want to do is let's go back here and work our way past the ruins. And there's one of those bird's eye telescopes. So maybe we'll work our way over towards that, because I think that near this bird's eye telescope right here, I think that's where that NPC is that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think that's where she's hanging out. So Laskyar ruins, I would say I can pretty much call done. I don't really think there's anything else that I'm gonna need to check there. And I mean, as usual, because of how thorough I'm going, I mean, if you notice something as you watch and you're like, hey, you missed an item here, or when I was playing through, I noticed that there was something here and you walked right by it, let me know. And I'll be able to go back and check stuff out. And then all of this, so these rocks that are on the map. Yeah, so this is, all right, so yeah, let's check this out. So this is where those demi-humans were at, I believe. This whole little area here. They look like rocks on the map, even though it's land. So I'm gonna give this a check. See what all they're hiding here. Those guys I can kill in one hit, which is nice. Oh, maybe not when they're aware of me, though. Yeah, when they're aware of me, it seems like it's 2. I think there was a demi-human chief up over here, though, that I saw. So I want to go say hello to him and see how much damage I can do to him as well. And I think I've got to be... I think I might only need one more Smithing Stone 3 to be able to level... my katana. And this guy, I'm going to sneak up on him very quietly. Oh, that didn't work. Crap. Okay, well, that went well. I'm pretty sure I can kill these guys relatively quickly now, though. Alright, yeah, follow me over. There's a lot of guys, so I don't really want to fight all of them at once. Maybe lure big guy out. I can't even hit him. There we go, got a hit on him, my gosh. Okay, there we go. Jeez, my friend. Did I only get like 200 for him? That's kind of lame. I need my monies. I've got things to buy, attributes to level. Oh, you know what? Another thing too is actually we find the we find that guard. We find that guard here too. The guy that sells the boiled prawn. So he's coming up soon, too. I like that guy because of the fact that he sells the boiled prawn, and I like to use the boiled prawn for boss fights. And then eventually you can even get, like, later on in the game, I think you can get boiled shrimp, too. Once we find him up towards the capital. So yeah, he's got to be close. Poor demi-human chief. What a guy. Always dead, but also always in our hearts. Alright, so then everything on, I think on these islands might be good, because I know I definitely killed everything because I got my flask back. Just want to make sure I picked up everything, though. And then, yeah, let's, I guess, work over towards, oh, there's also this. I think White Mask Vare might be there now. But I want to work my way over towards this, and maybe we can stop off at those islands real fast and see if White Mask is there. Because I know he shows up there eventually. I don't know if I need to go back still and talk to him at all in Liurnia, or I'm sorry, in Limgrave, or if he's already made his way over there. I guess we will see very shortly. And then I can't remember how much further down. I think maybe over here. Oh, actually over there might be where that NPC is at. And then the Black Guard, he might be somewhere along here. We've got, oh my gosh. We've got so much to go through here. It's redonkulous. Is this the land that I was looking at? Yeah, so over here should be where Vare is at, but on the front of the island. So let me kind of just, let me run around to the front real fast and see if he's there. Because isn't there a... Oh no, Vare is at that one. Holy crap, I'm getting so confused and turned around. I don't even know where I'm at half the time. This is going to be... Patches! It's Patches!
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top-notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Raya Lucaria.
What does he got now? So I already bought that from him. He's got a stone sword key. So it looks like pretty much the same stuff he already had. So I don't think that I want anything from Mr. Patches right now. He does have some dialogue, though. Which one should I do first? Speaking of or talk? I wonder if either one of them affects... Oh, let's start with that.
Have you met that girl, Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
That must be the... Raya must be the NPC I'm thinking of further up.
You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told. Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big water wheel, and
So you're just gonna...
heard...
Okay, so...
Yeah, there's a
You're just gonna keep saying, I'll tell you as many times as you like. Okay, so I know what he's...
Try to find it in your heart next time, eh?
Oh, he's calling me stingy because I didn't buy anything. Well, you don't got good stuff, pal. My goodness. So, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. The Iron Virgin that's underneath Raya Lucaria. So that's interesting that he's got a piece of dialogue about it, though. So then what is this, Grace? So this is Scenic Isle. Okay. So let's go over to this, where that bird's eye telescope is. Check that out real fast. Is it? I think it's this over, or the bird's eye. Oh, there's that guy. Hello there. Bird's eye telescope. Yeah, right there. Oh, and then this is no. There's the NPC. I think that's Raya up in there. Okay, let me use this real fast. Take a look at our surroundings. So way over there is Raya Lucaria. Okay, so that's where Patches is at. See, even from up here, it's hard to tell what everything is and what I've gone through, I feel like. Those are... So that's the Laskyar ruins. Oh, I haven't gone through that yet. There's stuff there, and then there's all that upper portion of land that I haven't gone through either. And then that's the Raya Lucaria Academy, or the Raya Lucaria village, or whatever it is. And then we've got all of this. So that stuff I can't even get up to right now. He saw somebody walking. He doesn't like it when people walk. Yeah, so that stuff up there we can't get to yet, but we can't get to the stuff underneath. And then I think where that minor Erd tree is at, I think that might be towards Mount Gelmer. I don't know. And we got the capital this way. All right, so that kind of gives a little bit of a lay of the land of what we're headed towards right now.
Hello? Please. Over here.
Why does she look young yet extremely old at the same time?
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it? My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back. The thug should be resting, please.
Okay. So that's the guard. She's referring to the guard. So he's way further up, and we'll get to him. All right. So what do we think? What is the best way to approach things from here? So she's Raya the Scout. So then there's Patches. So let's see. I think that actually he's not that far up here. So let me kind of run my way over, see if I can find where he's chilling out at. Oh man, there are a lot of... Oh, there's a death bird here. I did not know that a death bird spawned here. Here we go. Hello there, my friend. I am not going to do well standing on or being on horseback, so I'm not going to do that. Ooh, crap. I should be two-handing as well. I feel like I'm definitely not doing a lot of damage to him. That's for sure. That also doesn't do that much damage. I mean, it does some, but crap, that attack, my goodness, that's always the one I hate the most. I don't know if I'm gonna do this on first try. I might have to come back. Yeah, because it definitely just seems like I'm not doing that much damage to him. Why does he seem so strong? Ooh, that almost killed me. Holy crap. Oh, nice. Very nice. It always just seems like fighting them, like hitting them like that, rather than actually doing the critical, seems to do that much more damage. Alright. I might have him. I guess you can't... Yeah, you must not be able to get bleed on these, though. Okay. Thought he was going to slam down. I was thinking I might be dead. Oh, actually, I never took this. Should use that. Because that'll give me consistent health regen. I got you, pal. You're nothing that special. Oh, shoot! Oh, man, I didn't know he could do that. Wow. Wow. Do I have him? Do I have him? Got him! Nice. Oh, man, that was close. Shoot. Wow. I didn't know that he did that attack. Red Feathered Branch Sword. And I already have the Blue Feathered Branch Sword, so what does Red Feathered do? Raises attack power when HP is low, raises defense when HP... Okay, so the red one is attack power, the blue one is defense. Okay. Let me see... I'm going to put on Enhances Final Hit of Chain Attacks, because I feel like I chain attack a good bit. So I think that would be kind of nice to try out for a little bit. Yeah, there are a lot of rune fragments here. Like a whole lot. Oh my goodness, I can't climb up here, though. Alright, so then this guard... How far... I think I see the abandoned house that he's at, that she was talking about. I think I see it right over here. I'm glad that I came past here at night, because the Deathbirds only spawn at night, and I totally forgot. Or I actually don't even know if I even knew that there was a Deathbird there. Boil Prawn Shack. Alright, let me rest here. Found a lot of different graces. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff I've skipped over, though, that we're going to have to backtrack on.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes, and don't try nothing, neither.
Jeez, he wants 1,000 for that rune. Necklace stolen from Raya by the Black Guard. Features a relief of a dignified... Features a relief. A relief of a dignified-looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold great significance for Raya. Alright. There's a grand for you.
Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
Okay, so, yeah, and the boiled prawn is not cheap. But it boosts physical damage negation for a time, so I like utilizing that. It's kind of nice to have. I don't know... I could buy 11 of them right now. I'm going to buy... Well, let's not actually buy them right now. Let's just talk to him.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Well, that's sweet of you. Yeah, so I can come back to him to buy those, but that's 600 apiece, so...
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Alright, and then I think he'll just keep saying the same stuff.
Marika's tits.
Okay. So he'll just keep saying the same stuff if I come back and talk to him. So let me go back to Raya and give her this freaking necklace that I paid 1,000 runes for. I bet she's not even gonna pay me back. So there's that. There's an octopus here. He's gonna hit me. All right, I'm good. Missed me. don't want a kiss from you, though, so you just hang out over there. Alright.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home, please.
I know, I found him.
Oh, yes. That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this. Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the High Road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again. Seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, it was excavated. I have faith in you. I do hope that we can...
Alright, so I think she'll just keep saying that.
At the base of the... It was... I have faith in... I do hope...
Okay, cool. And then I want to read the Volcano Manor summons real fast. That should be in key items. Oh yeah, and I still have this that I gotta give to Corin. Where is this? Oh, maybe... Is it in my... There's no way it's in tools. Why would it be in tools? Where is this freaking invitation at? Because that's not it. That's a cookbook. I don't remember where it puts it then. Because it's gotta be... Oh, it's in... That's weird. It's an info item. Letter given by Raya as thanks for retrieving her necklace. Contains an invitation to Volcano Manor. Brave Tarnished, seek the Atlas Plateau, the Altus Plateau in the realm of the Erd Tree. Prove yourself by making this journey, and the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. So I don't really have any reason to join Volcano Manor. We might do some stuff with it just to follow the quest lines. Alright, so then let's go... I'm going to go back here real fast before we wrap up the episode because I want to give him this prayer book. See what I can learn from it.
Ah, you will then.
Firemark.
Is a work of
Work of heresy.
Its incantations bear no link.
Alright, he's just going to say the same thing he always says. Alright, so then what did that add? So we had all this already, so I think that was... Maybe... Was Catch Flame already a thing? I don't know. But then we've got O Flame, momentarily spark a roaring flame from hand, and then we've got Surge O Flame, incinerates area before caster with stream of fire. So that one takes 9, that one takes 16. So really I could use either one of those, but I don't think I'm really interested. Because I've already got like the
May the Golden Order
Fling Fireball incantation. Alright, let me see if I have enough to be able to level this katana yet. I don't think that I do. Crap, yeah, I need one more. Man, I'm so close. Alright. Cool. So, one more and I'll be able to finally level that up. So, let's go back. I think we'll go back to the ruins, work our way through a couple of things. along there over towards the land. And I think we're going to do that tomorrow, though. I would say we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. So yeah, this is an extensive area. There's so much stuff to go through. And I've done good so far throughout the series with checking like every inch of landscape. So I don't want to stop that now. So we're going to continue to do that throughout this area. But it's definitely going to cause me to have to be very thorough and do some backtracking stuff. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it through absolutely everything. And yeah, so we'll work our way through some of this stuff here on the side tomorrow. Some of the stuff that gets closer to the land. And we'll go from there. So thank you so much for checking out this episode. If you enjoyed it, I would highly appreciate if you would leave a like, maybe a comment, and also hit subscribe. So thank you for checking out today's episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.